I went to top design schools. I went to NIFT for my undergrad and I went to NID for my master's. And somewhere along the line, I picked up labels. In undergrad, I was the photographer. I was really good at it. I was recognized, I was validated, and I've got a lot of opportunities. So I kept doing it because it felt amazing to be, recognized for the work that you do. And when I went to NID, I was a designer, I was an explorer, and I learned a lot. It was an amazing experience, but I somehow stayed within the limits of the identity that I had created for myself in my head as a photographer in a design area. So naturally, when I graduated, I took up a very high paying job as a lead designer for a corporate. My mind was telling me not to do it because, I knew it in my head that it wasn't for me. But I went anyway because, that is the next step. You graduate, you get a job, and you earn well. That is the flow of events, and that's how it is done. But I quit. I quit very soon after I joined, and I came back home and I was completely clueless. That's when I absolutely lost myself. I wasn't lost because I didn't have any ideas or that I did not have any time, but it's solely because I had put myself in a box. I was telling myself, I am a photographer, I am a designer, do not branch out. This is what people expect from you, and that really took a lot of years from me, and I highly recommend not falling for that shit. So every time I tried to come out of this box that I built for myself, I felt guilty, unsettled, and really felt like I was doing something wrong, right? And I convinced myself that I'm really bad at doing whatever that is. I didn't even allow myself to try and add imposter syndrome to that. There you go. You're stuck for life. And I put myself in a pit, started rotting away, and I tried everything to just make myself feel that I'm doing something. I tried traveling with whatever savings I had from the job. I tried piercings, and I just wanted to feel like I was doing something and not just rotting away. It did give me temporary happiness, but it did not really last for a long time. And that's when I realized I've been wanting to go to the gym for a long time. So why not try that? I mean, I have a lot of time in my hands. So I joined the gym. And I also heard that 90% of the people who go to the gym, who joined the gym, actually quit immediately, without giving it a chance. And I was mad adamant that I didn't want to be a part of that group. So that was one tiny trick that I did to my head to make me stay consistent, and it worked. First 3 months is what I think is very difficult because you don't really see any changes happening in your body that fast. After that first 3 months, I think I actually started seeing physical changes, which was very rewarding, and also a massive shift in the mindset. And I think that's when the shift actually started to happen, because going to the gym just did not fix my body or mind or my nutrition. Okay, it also gave me clarity. It also feels like it gave me permission to do things that are not tied to my identity that I'd built for myself, right? Because the identity that I had built for myself is not an athletic person. I am very artsy, very cool, very whatever, but not an athletic or not a gym person. And this kind of sort of proved to me that doing things that are outside of whatever identity that I'd built for myself can be good for me and can be, you know, rewarding and fulfilling also. And this was a game changer for my existence, truly. I also think that this sort of a realization can come at any age, but mid 20s seem to be a common spot because you've spent years in institutions following structures and being good at what you're told to be good at, and then suddenly you're on your own. Especially as a person, if you have always been so sure of yourself, this phase can be very confusing, right? I guess what I really want to say is be a shape shifter, be an identity shifter, be curious, and once in a while, I think all of us should be brave enough to question this identity that we've built for ourselves. After all, it is a cage that we have built for ourselves. And you're allowed to change interests, you're allowed to try new things and quit them. You're allowed to hop onto any wagon, that excites you creatively, passionately, or any sort. Sometimes growth doesn't look like getting better as one single thing that you've somehow convinced your brain that that's you. It's also allowing you to become someone new, trying new things and evolving, right? And I guess that's it. Let's all be unstuck together.